Hi, it's Maureen Legas with your 21 Days 2016 series. Today is day 1. We're going to talk about organizing your content management system or your database. Now I'm going to use the MyKW eEdge as an example, but you can do this on any database that you use. So I'm on the MyKW system and I'm going to come over here where the control panel is. And where it says new leads or view contacts, I'm going to click either one, leads or contacts. And it's going to take me to the eEdge database. I'm using the demo account for this market center. And the demo account has some demo clients in it. Well, the first thing we want to do is over here at the top, roll over contacts, and however you have this on your database, and find groups and how you can manage your groups. And groups are how you set up your clients on your database so that you can do several things. First, it helps you when you're doing your business planning. How many you have are Mets or not Mets determines what your business plan workload looks like. It also helps set up for your marketing plan. You market to sellers differently than you market to buyers. And it also lets you give special attention to specific clients. So a couple of things I want to point out about the groups that I have set up here. So you see first there's a 33 touch for 2015. There's a 33 touch for 2016. When I have people in a 33 touch program and I want to move them to the next year, because each year the 33 touch starts up. 33 touch is date specific because we're sending them information that is dated. So we're sending them in the Keller Williams world this month in real estate for a specific month. And so if you put someone on a 33 touch program on the first day, then they'll get all 33 touches. If you put them half a year through, they're only going to get 15 or 16 touches, depending on where you hit them. And then the program starts over every year. You'll have to up those clients that you want on 33 touch. If you put them in a program, if you code the group like 33 touch 16, then I can take everyone who's in 33 touch 2016 and put them in a new group, 33 touch 2017. And that way when you get notifications in your content management system that your 33 touch program is up or a piece of information was sent out, you'll know which program sent it out. Was it 2016 or did the 2017 program start already? The other thing I have is an A group, a B group, and a C group. I also have an A plus. I'm going to come down here and see, where is it? An A plus program. Well, I might not have it set up here in the database for the demo. So I'm going to set up an A plus group. I'm going to save that. And so I put clients into 3 categories. Actually 4 categories, A plus, A, B, and C category. And so an A plus would be somebody that you want to give extra special attention to. So it's a client that consistently uses you, keeps in touch with you, sends people to you on a regular basis, and someone you can count on to help you in your business. That would be an A plus person. And that person might be someone that you want to watch out for. For example, if they love a certain sports team and you see a new jacket was just released for the sports team, you might want to order the jacket and send it to them because you want to keep them happy and keep filling your pipeline with referrals. The A group would be people that use you and refer to you, maybe not as regularly as the A plus people. The goal is to move A people into the A plus category. The B group would be people that have used you or sent you a referral, but it's not a regular thing, and the goal is to move Bs into the A category. And then the C clients might be people that registered on your database that you never met, that are not interacting with you, might be family members that you have in your database but that have never used you or never sent you any client. And the goal is to move Cs into the B category. The other category that's two categories that are important are METs and non-METs. And those are important for your for your business plan, because we know with METs, for every 12 METs, it's a 12-to-2 ratio. For every 12 METs that you have in your database, you'll get 2 pieces of business. One from the MET in your database and one from the person that was referred by that MET in your database. So that's a really good ratio. For every 12 METs, you'll get 2 pieces of business. Non-METs, it's 50-to-1. For every 50 non-METs, you get 1 piece of business. And it's not just because you categorize them as METs or non-METs in your database. It's because that you're systematically paying attention to them, marketing to them, and keeping in touch with them. And your database and contact management system will help you do that. But you should label METs and non-METs, so when you do your business plan, which we'll talk about later on, you'll know what you need to do to add people to your database to hit your goals. The other the other category here would be a buyer, a seller, a tenant, and an agent, KW agent and non-KW agents. When you are picking these groups, you're picking them on a way that you want to market to them. So I might market to local KW agents differently than I market to long distance KW agents. I'm not going to ask local KW agents to send me a referral, but the long distance agents might. Local non-KW agents, I don't think they'll send me a referral, but I might have a long distance non-KW agent group, and those people may still send me a referral. So you're setting up these groups in a way that you're going to communicate with them. All right, I also have the follow-up group in here, and we do this so that we don't let any of our referrals drop. So I set people up that were referred to us and we're currently working with, or clients that came to us we're currently working with, in the follow-up group. So every week I can come in here and I can click to show me everyone in the follow-up group and make sure that we're not letting anybody slip through the cracks. The investor we also have in here. We market to the investor differently. And we have tenants in here. And why do we have tenants? Because those tenants will become buyers, so we're going to market to them differently. Now you'll notice I have some alphabet letters in here which might not make any sense. I have A and W, B and E, C and K, D and O, and these are alpha letters. Depending on your contact management system, you may or may not need this. The eEdge system is, you can't sort by their alphabet, by their last name, and pull up only the people with the last name that begins with C or a K. So I created these different groups in here. And when we look at the alphabet categories for the, let's look at that. Okay, we look at population alphabet categories. If we split these clients into what the U.S. population is, A and W comprises just over 10%, B and E about 9.4%, and so on. And we're trying to divide this up so it's easy to make sure we make contact with these people every 13 weeks. So there are 13 categories if you put 2 letters together, and we're going to assign those letters in our contact management system. So B and E, C and K, I'll assign that. And then every Monday I can come in and say, okay, I did the A and W last week. Now I want to bring up everyone that's in the B and E category, and I'll make contact with them during the week. And then I'll roll back over to the B and E's in 14 weeks, because once I get through all the categories, I show up back there again. So every 14 weeks, you're hitting that category. So you run through the whole database in 13 weeks. And so that way you want to assign based on the alphabet letter of their name. Also, first-time home buyers, you might market to them differently than you would others. Okay, so that's how we're setting up the database. So let's add a contact and see how that works. I'm going to go to contacts, add a contact, and I'm going to turn them into, let's say it's somebody that was just referred. So since they're referred, I might make it hot, depending on when they want to purchase. If you look at your database, you might have categories A lead means you haven't contacted them yet. Hot means ready to buy within a certain period. That's up to you. In my book, it would be 30 days. Warm, maybe someone ready to buy in the next 90 days. Cold, maybe someone not ready to buy for 6 months or more. Retry means someone that registered and you're trying to reach them, but you haven't reached them yet. When they go to contract, they're pending, and then they're sold. Okay, so let's add someone in here. Mary Beth buyer, and they're a buyer, so I am going to I have them in a buyer category. I'm going to put in as much information as I know about them. If I know their birthday, their purchase anniversary. I use their purchase anniversary when I send them their calendars every year, and I put a note in the calendar on their purchase anniversary letting them know how many years they've been in the house. And then their email address, Mary Beth Buyer 22 at gmail.com, and it'll automatically set their e-signature. Now what I want to do is come down and add them to groups. Now Mary's a buyer, and so I'm going to put her in the buyer group. Her last name begins with a B, so I'm going to put her in the B and E group. She was referred to me, but I haven't been able to make contact with her yet. So I'm going to put her in the C group, because even though it's a referral, you might not be able to make contact. Sometimes we get referrals that are just people that registered on their website and they have no intention. I'm going to put her in a non-met category because I haven't met her yet. She was a referral, so I'll put her in a referral category. I'm going to put her in follow-up to make sure I follow up with her. And then I'm seeing, is there anything else? Investor, buyer, tenant, seller. So that's all. I'm going to put her in those categories. The other thing that I'm going to do, just to make sure I don't forget, is up here in the notes, Mary Beth was a referral. I'm going to say referred by Randy, referral agent, whatever Randy's name is, and I'll put Randy's email and his phone number in that referral note, so I'll know. Then I'll also create a contact for Randy referral agent, and in the note say Randy referred Mary Beth Buyer, so I keep the contact there, and I'll add Randy to the follow-up group as far as the agent group and whether he's long distance or not, and then I post that comment there. So that's how we add the clients to our group. And then when we go through, I'm going to come back up here to my dashboard. Well, actually all clients. So every week I come in all clients, and I'm going to come and look for more search options, and I'm going to look for first my follow-up group, and I'm going to see who's in my follow-up group, and I'm going to click to search, and anyone in my follow-up group, I'm going to make sure that I'm following up with them. Now if I had added Randy here, he would have also shown up as the follow-up because I want to give an update to the referring agent as well. Then I'm going to clear. It's easier if you reset the search here to clear it on this system. And then I'm going to go to my A&Ws. I'm going to start with week 1. I'm going to search for all my A&Ws, and those are the people that I am going to contact this week. And once I contact them, I am going to put a notice to remind me of what we talked about. So down here under reminders, I might put a reminder that we discussed selling her house in January of next year. Whatever it is, I could put that reminder, and I could put a reminder date. I know I'm going to get back to her in 14 weeks, so I can go out 14 weeks and put a reminder on that date to pull it up, or I could just wait till the 14 weeks, and when she comes up I can look at the reminder information to see what it is, or put it also under notes to see what it is we wanted to discuss. You could put that in the reminders, or you could put it in your notes up here of what you discussed, and that way when she comes back up in 14 weeks you're able to discuss with her what you were last talking about when you spoke. All right, so I hope that helps. I hope you have a good week, and we'll see you tomorrow.